Here's a quick peek at the three numbers and the household financial dashboard. Imagine two families. They both make about $8,000 a month. Same city, similar jobs, similar lifestyle. But 10 years from now, one of those families will feel financially secure and the other will still feel like they're barely getting ahead. The difference isn't intelligence and it isn't income. It comes down to three numbers most people never measure. Today we're going to learn three things. First, the three numbers that actually control your financial life. Second, why most people never really look at these numbers. And third, how you can calculate one of them in about 30 seconds and instantly understand how financially secure you really are. Welcome to Rich Knows Money, where financial concepts are explained simply. We like to help connect the dots and make sense of your money. By the end of this video, I'm going to ask you to pause the video and calculate one number that will tell you more about your financial life than your income ever will. Before we go any further, there's one important rule on this channel. We think about money monthly, not annually. A lot of people say, I make $100,000 a year. But your life doesn't happen annually. Your bills show up monthly. Your rent or mortgage is monthly. Your groceries are monthly. Your car payment is monthly. So if you really want to understand your money, you need to think about it the way a business thinks. Monthly cash flow. Most people think money is complicated, but your financial life actually works more like a dashboard. So think about a car. You don't need to understand every part of the engine to know something is wrong. You need to just look at the gauges. Your financial life works the same way. There are three gauges that matter more than anything else. The first number is income. Income is simply the money coming into your household every month. Your paycheck, business income, side hustle income, and any other money coming in. This is the fuel entering the system. Now here's where people get this wrong. Most people think of income as the thing that creates financial security. It isn't. Income matters, obviously, but income itself does not make you secure. So income matters, but it is only the first number. The second number is expenses. This is the money leaving your household every month. Housing, food, transportation, insurance, debt payments, subscriptions, lifestyle spending. Most people know their income pretty quickly. Very few know their real monthly expenses, and that's a big problem. Because if money is coming in, but even more money is going out, the system is not healthy. This is where people get stuck. They think the solution is always to make more money. Sometimes the problem is not the income. Sometimes the problem is what the household is consuming every month. Now we get to the most important number. The third number is what is called profit. In a traditional personal finance language, people might call this margin, but I want you to think about it in a simpler, clearer way, calling it profit, because your household should be thought of like a business. Every business has one basic rule. If the business is not profitable, eventually the business fails. It may not fail today, it may not fail tomorrow, but if money keeps going out more than coming in, eventually the business breaks. Your household works the exact same way. Money comes in, money goes out, and what's left over is the profit of the household. That is the number that creates financial security. Connecting the dots. So let's connect this clearly. A business tracks revenue, expenses, and profit. And your household should track income, expenses, and profit. It's the same idea. And that's why I say your household is a business. Not because it sounds fancy, because it forces you to think correctly. Let's use very simple numbers. Let's use the $8,000 a month income. The expenses are $7,700 a month. That means a family's profit is only $300 a month. And from the outside, that family may look fine. They got the nice car, the nice house, they got good income, but the system is only producing $300 a month of actual financial progress. That's not much room for error. So now let's look at another household, and they make $6,500 a month, and their expenses are $4,800 a month. And that means they produce $1,700 a month of household profit. Lower income, but a much stronger system. That second household is actually much healthier, and that's the whole point. The most important number is not always how much comes in, but it's how much the household actually keeps. Now, I want you to do something. Pause the video for about 30 seconds, take your average monthly income, then subtract your average monthly expenses. What is that number? That is your household profit. Or if you want to use in the finance word, that is your margin. But I think you'd want to think of it as profit. It's easier. Income minus expenses equals household profit. So go pause the video and calculate it now. Now, once you have that number, here's how to think about it. If your household profit is negative, your system is unhealthy. If you are spending more than your household is producing. If your household profit is very small, you may look fine on the outside, but the system is fragile. One unexpected car repair, job loss, or medical bill can create a lot of stress. But if your household profit is strong, now you have options. That profit can become savings, investments, emergency reserves, real financial security. That's why profit matters so much. Profit is what feeds the next stage of the system. So today we learned 3 numbers that control your financial life. Income, the money coming in, expenses, the money going out, and profit, what the household actually keeps. And out of those 3, the most important one is profit, because profit is what builds security. In the next episode, we're going to talk about one of the biggest reasons households lose their profit without even realizing it, the lifestyle inflation trap. If you want to understand money without the hype, just simple connecting the dots, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.